Hey there, Claire. Hi, Jane. Claire, did you just do Kathy's class? I saw that you were jumping in and commented that you might be dancing with her today. Hopefully that was fun. Yeah. I love her energy. It's fantastic. So much fun. I don't have those same moves in my hips, but I try. Shanna, welcome. Good to see you and Jane. My favorite yoga teacher training students. I actually say that to everyone, so. Oh, it's good to have you all here. Yeah, good, Claire. I'm glad you're looking forward. It'll be gonna get some juicy hip opening and heart expansion. We've been working on Cobra pose this week, so doing a little bit of that. A little bit more of that and a little bit of just some good juicy flow today. I just did a practice outside and it was gorgeous. So nice to be outside. Okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Actually, we're right at 12, so you know what? I want to get us started right on time today. So if you're sensitive when you kneel on your knees, you'll see me using a blanket under my knees today. The floor in my space it's hard. So whenever I kneel, I use a towel or a blanket underneath of my knees. So you might consider doing that for yourself today. We're going to be going from knee down to knee lifted lunges, and sometimes that puts a little more pressure on the actual knee capsule. So if that's something that's sensitive for you, take note, grab a towel or something just to bring in for a little bit of that lunge work, and then of course we get up onto our knees for camel. So let us begin. We're going to begin. I'm going to head over to my mat and join you on my mat. And we're going to begin just sitting down on our heels. So oftentimes when we come into supported virasana, the heels are out from underneath the hips. Today I want you to sit down on your heels, okay? And then as you arrive, sitting down on your heels here, bring your hands to rest at the tops of your thighs and turn your palms open. So palms open today. It's sort of an indication of opening yourself to receiving and really paying particular attention to whatever arises in you. So there are certain postures and families of postures in yoga that conjure this sense of reverence, that invite us to be more vulnerable and to show our vulnerability. And you might feel different things arising within you today as we move through those postures, and you'll only feel that. I always say to myself, I'm only going to feel that if I allow, and if I open, and if I'm willing to receive. So allow today, invite in whatever arises, whatever comes up for you. And of course, we know that we look at these things without judgment, without any expectation, but simply to observe and, more importantly, to feel. Okay? So allow your breath to deepen here. Start to really feel your breath, maybe even starting with the exhale. It's tapping into and opening up that parasympathetic nervous system as you start to slow down and arrive. And as you inhale, count to 3, draw the breath all the way up from the belly into the rib cage, all the way up through those collarbones. And then count backwards from 3 to 1 as you exhale. And just feel the breath as it moves through you. You're allowing here, taking that deep inhale, feeling your spine elongate, feeling your chest expand. And as you exhale, you're softening in to that allowance, to that awareness. And we'll take about a minute here without my voice, just with your breath. Perhaps begin to engage through Ujjayi Pranayama, sealing your lips for both the inhale and the exhale. Creating almost an oceanic sound with your breath. Maybe even beginning to create some imagery around that breath. Waves, water, whatever is soothing to you. And allows you to step into this space of allowance, this space to receive. Drawing your palms to heart center. Create a little bit of space between your palms. And imagine your heart as it fills up your palms and you gather your intention for yourself today. You're open, you're here, you're prepared. And you're ready to allow whatever arises to simply be. Now on your next in-breath, stand up on your knees. Stretch your arms overhead, get really long as you reach high. And nice and slow, gather your palms to heart center and sit back down onto your heels. Circle, sweep the arms out and up as you inhale, reach high. Exhale, slowly flow to your heels. Good, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and down. 3, 2, 1. Again like that. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's come back up. Inhale, reaching the arms high. As you exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart, feel that slight opening of your back. On your next breath in, pull your forearms toward one another, curl slightly into your upper back. On your exhale, open once again, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, stretch your arms high. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, sit to your heels. Good, inhale, reach up. Now holding at the top, curl your toes under here. Curl your toes under, spread your toes wide, take a breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, forearms come together, rounding gently into your upper back. Exhale once again, open your heart. Inhale, reach the arms high, lengthen. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you and slowly receive, sitting down onto your heels. So you're still on the toes, coming into toes pose, spreading broad from your big toe mound to your pinky toe mound. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Breathe here. Pull the shoulders gently off the ears, create space to the sides of your neck. Get a little heavier as you sit back into your heels and lengthen your spine. Good, breathe in through your nose, nice full breath in. And then allow yourself to fully exhale, open the mouth and sigh the breath away. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good, unwind your hands. Inhale, come back up to your knees. Untuck your toes here. Exhale, bring it down, hands to heart center. Let's come over onto our palms here. To make sure your knees are set hips distance apart. And then walk your hands slightly forward of your space here. So slightly forward, I mean forward of your shoulders. Press firmly into your palms. Good, now pick up your right knee and start to draw big circles through your right side. Go slow, like you're moving your knees through very murky, muddy water. And there's an effort involved. Go the other way with the circle of the hip. Really slow. Good. Very nice. Now, sweep your right leg back behind you. Take a big breath in. Lean back slightly towards your left heel. And then exhale, shift your way forward, shoulders over wrists. Keep the leg lifted. Lower down into a push-up position. Inhale, push back up. Exhale down. Good. One more up. Exhale down. Come back up to center and draw your right knee in to meet your left. Pick up your left knee. Begin to create some movement. Moving around slow. One direction with that left knee. Drawing that big full circle. And then go the other way. Nice and easy. Opening up that left hip. Good, now send your left leg back behind you. Draw some weight back towards your right heel. Now inhale, shift forward. Shoulders come over the wrists. Elbows squeeze the side ribs as you exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Keep reaching high through your left heel. Exhale. Push up. Exhale. Good, push back up. Draw the left knee in to meet the right. Curl your toes under. As you inhale, lift your knees, lift your shins, hover here. Now hold strong, pull navel to spine. Gaze straight down at the middle of your mat. Now begin to press back through your arms. Activate the strength in your arms here. Your chest begins to move toward the top. And you're crouched low through your hips. Squeeze everything in toward that midline. Upper arms draw away from the ears. Take a big breath in. Exhale slowly. Send your hips high, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, pedal through your heels. Maybe widen your stance a tiny bit. And get bigger through the bending of each knee. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Deep breath in. Find stillness here as you exhale it out. Bend your knees deeply, look to the top of your space. Step up slow to a forward fold as you exhale. On your inhale, lift your heart halfway. Take your hands behind you, interlace, bring your funky thumb on top. Push your knuckles toward the back of your space. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen crown to the earth, tail to the sky. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Retract like crazy, like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. And then maybe lift your knuckles away from your low back any amount as you straighten into your legs and stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful work. One more big breath in. Hands to the earth. Forward fold, exhale. Good, use your leg strength. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms overhead, palms together. Hands to heart sound, CTE. Place of reverence. Allow yourself to receive. Open yourself to whatever moves through you. Send your arms out and up. Reach high. Release, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to a high halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back, bring your knee way behind your hip here. Left knee right over left ankle. Inhale, reach the arms high, shoulders over hips. Exhale, hinge forward, swing the arms back, lift the heart. Good, inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, swing back. Reach up, inhale. Flow it back on the exhale. Good, bring the arms high, big breath in. Cactus your arms, exhale, lift your heart, pull your belly in. Arms reach high, breath in, fingertips touch this time. Hands straighten the front foot. Good, lift your back knee. On your inhale, step forward, high halfway lift. Exhale, step your left leg back, bring your knee to the earth. Breath in, rise up. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, swim them back. So the chest is broad here. Arms high, let's build some heat. Exhale, draw it back. Big inhale. Exhale back. Bring your arms high, take a breath in. Open your chest, cactus your arms, squeeze into your shoulder blades. Inhale, rise high through your fingertips. Now bring your hands down, frame your front foot. Lift your back knee, step back, high plank pose. Exhale, slow lower all the way to your belly. Traditional Bhujangasana. Inhale, lift up and hold. So we're really going to work strengthening the low back core muscles. Okay? In Bhujangasana, you can be low, you can be mid-height, or you can be up high like I am. This just happens to feel good in my body. Mindful that your shoulders move off your ears. So from the tip of your ear to the top of your shoulder, lots of space. Biceps, triceps are on fire, we're working. Elbows are hugged towards your side ribs. The lift is from your belly button to your sternum. You're opening. Take one more breath in. And then as slowly as you can, I want you to come back down, third eye center to the earth. Good. Make your legs longer. Spread through your toes. Inhale, Shalabhasana variation, Cobra variation. Lift just your legs for a moment here. Very heavy and weighted through your pelvis. Either stay or lift your palms, lift third eye, float up. Hold for 5. Squeeze shoulder blades together, lift the tip of your arm. 3, 2, lower down, hands under shoulders. 1. Good, curl your toes under. Your option, either using your knees or right up to high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, side and away. Soft bend your knees, lift your tail high. On your exhale, nice light jump up to your thumbs. Good. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, back to the now. Hands to heart center, breathe. Circle, sweep your arms out and up. Big breath in. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. High halfway lift. Exhale, leg back, knee to the mat. Right toes are curled under this time. Inhale, swim the arms high, reach up. As you exhale, lift your back knee, hinge forward, reach the arms back. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive. Bring it high, inhale. Exhale, dive it back. Good, now from here, rise up, crescent lunge. Strong through that left outer hip. Spin your right heel down, begin to open hips and arms, warrior two. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders off the ears. Reverse or peaceful warrior, lift up and out of your left hip. Take it back. Thread your right arm behind your back. Crawl your fingertips into your left hip crease. Once you arrive, get longer from your left side and reach it back. High five the back of your mat space. Be mindful of that forward knee. Hug the outer hip in so the knee tracks forward safely over the pinky and fourth toe, or in that direction. Okay, good. Bring it up on the inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Drawing out of the right hip. Opening through the chest, through the shoulders. Crown lengthens toward the front of your space. Little back bend, slight rotation through your thoracic spine. Strong through your legs. Good, strong inhale, warrior two, bring it up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, top of your space. Good. Step your back foot up to meet your front, halfway lift. Exhale your left leg back, bring your knee to the mat. Reach the arms high, the back toes will curl under. On your exhale, lift your back knee, fly your arms. Inhale, knee down, arms reach high. Exhale, swim them back, reach. Good, keep going, building more heat now. An invitation as you arrive. Now, bring the arms up, nice big inhale. Spin your left heel down slowly as you open your hips. There's control in that transition. Strength through your legs, warrior two. Breathe in. Soften as you exhale. Lift up from your pelvic floor. Engage your bandhas deep within the low belly. Pull up and in. On your exhale, reverse warrior. Thread your left forearm behind your back. Maybe crawl your fingertips to that inner right hip crease. And then begin to lengthen even more. Pulling the left, the right hip, and lifting the ribs away from that hip. Breathe, strong back leg. Come back up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Exhale, lengthen from the left hip, tipping over into full Trikonasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, strong through your legs. Good, warrior two, bring it up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the top of your space. Now step back, high plank. Optional halfway down, chaturanga, or go to your belly. Inhale, up dog if you're flowing. Exhale, down dog, let it go. Breathe in through your nose, side out from your mouth. Bend your knees deeply, lift your hips high. Take a nice light float all the way up to your thumbs, go. Inhale, press to your shins, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, come all the way up, breathe. Hands to heart center. Pause. Reach the arms high, inhale. Exhale, forward flow. Now we flow a little bit faster. Inhale, high half. Exhale, step your right leg back, bring your knee down. Curl the toes under. Inhale, reach your arms high, low lunge. Exhale, lift the knees, swim the arms. One more, reach high. Swim it back. Good, keep the knee up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Warrior two, open it up. Reverse, lift and lengthen. Triangle pose, exhale it out. Good, warrior two, breathe in. Hands to the top of your space, listen for the change. Take an inhale, walk to your right. Exhale, bend into your right knee, skandasana. Roll the heel edge of your left foot. Hips high on the inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee, heel edge of your right foot. Good, one more time, each way. Go slow the first few times you move through skandasana. We arrive at that forward knee bent. Good, lift the hips, turn back around, top of your space, hold. Right fingertips to the earth, left hip draws back, high on the ball of your right foot. Inhale, twist open, left arm reaches to the sky. Lengthen here. Breathe in. Exhale, send your left arm forward. Bring your bicep in towards your ear. Watch that left knee. Bend deeper. Inner knee moves open slightly. Left hip draws back. Inner thighs hug midline. One more breath here. Good. Exhale, unwind. And release left hand to the mat. You're going to step your right foot up, or I'm going to give you an option. You're either going to transition by stepping right foot up, left foot back, or get a little buoyant through your hips and jump switch. Exhale, go. Take a breath in. Lower your left knee to the mat. Good. Reach your arms high. Back toes are curled. Exhale, lift your knees, swim your arms back. Good, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swim it back. Now hold the back knee up. Inhale, full crescent, rise high. Open up, warrior two, smooth through the transition, strength. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Come back to warrior two, breath in. Cartwheel hands forward, hands in the inside of the front foot. Inhale through center, walking left. Exhale, bend your left knee. Option this time, instead of keeping your hands on the mat, lift your torso, extend your arms, come up on the inhale. Exhale, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee. Center breath in. Right knee bends. Walk it around top of your space. Finding your lunge hold here. On that breath in, sweep your right arm high. Tack your right hip to the back of your space. Scissor your inner legs toward that midline. And now begin to stretch that right arm forward. Spin the right side of your ribs open a teeny tiny bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, unwind. Hand comes down. And we're going to step it back, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, low push up if you're staying with chaturanga. Upward facing inhale. Over your toes, downward facing dog. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Exhale here. Bend your knees, look forward. Try to take that nice light hop all the way up to the top. High halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good, now as you stand, put weight in your left leg, lift your right, hands to heart center, Ekapada. So it's tricky when you come from the floor up. Take a moment, find your balance. Breathe. Extend your arms high overhead. Exalted through the arms. Opening to all possibilities today. One more breath in, get taller. Gently step your right foot to meet your left. Sweep your arms back, sit down in your chair. Lift your chest. As you arrive, the weight settles into your heels. There's a slight hinging at your hips, but I want you to lift more from your ribs, from your chest, broad through your collarbones. Good. With Vinyasa, sweep the arms forward, lengthen your fingertips to the sky. Breathe, sit lower. One more inhale. Hands to heart center, forward fold to release. Inhale to a high halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Rise up, stand into your right leg. Lift your left, bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Tall through the crown, axial extension, lots of length here. Reach the arms overhead. Breathe in. Good work. Can you grow a little taller? Soft step, left foot to meet right, bend your knees, sit low, sweep your arms back, lift your chest. Rolling the shoulder blades together here. Draw the belly in. Take an inhale, come into chair pose, Uttanasana. Even as we're pressed down, we continue to rise up. This is who we are. Feel that in your being today. Sit lower in your chair. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Fold. Release. Good. Now from forward fold, let's take one more halfway lift here. Reset. And again, release into Uttanasana. Good. Use your leg strength. Inhale, rise and on up. Reach your arms overhead. Hands come to heart center. Good work. Now stand into your left leg. Bend your right knee. You're going to take your hand and catch the top of your foot. So just for a moment, I want you to stretch through that right quad. Drive your right heel towards your tush. Lengthen your right knee toward the earth. Take your left hand back. Grab your foot. Open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Be mindful that your ribs aren't lifting here. Knit your ribs in toward the midline of your body. Hug everything in strong. Breathe here. Grow tall through the crown of the head. 2 more breaths as you stand strong into that left leg. And release. Bring it back down. Second side, pull your left heel up towards your glute. Reach back with your left hand, capture the top of your foot. Once you arrive, take your right hand back, maybe even interlacing. Try something a little different. The idea is to really draw the knee toward the earth as you lift up and out of that left frontal hip bone. This quad stretch. Hold. Open your chest a little more here. And softly release the foot to the earth. All right. Now we're going to take the right elbow. Shine the palm open, pull the elbow in toward the side ribs. Kick your right heel up towards your glute. Catch the inner arch of your foot. Bring your right thumb to your right big toe mount here. So pushing into that gentle pressure point. Hug your inner legs together. Send your left arm up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, Nattarajasana dancer's pose. Begin to hinge forward. As you hinge forward, kick your hand into your foot. Pull your your foot into your hands. Yeah, let's do that. And then take the hands and almost pull into the foot. So you're resisting that opposing energy of hand to foot, foot to hand. Toes go skyward. Bring maybe your left thumb to your sternum. Invite your heart to shine a little brighter here. Come back to center, gracefully step out of the posture, and we'll take it to side 2. Left elbow in toward the ribs. Pick your left heel up, reach back and grab that inner arch of foot. Left thumb, left big toe mound.
stretch the right arm high. Slight hinging, but more kicking, and the kicking will initiate the lift forward. Kick back and up. Kick back and up through that left foot. Bring your right thumb to your sternum. Lift your heart. Breathe and hold. Find space here. Good, gently come back to center. Step both feet to the earth. Wide stance through your feet. Bring your hands to your hips. And just begin to swirl through your hips a few rounds here. Give those ankles a stretch here in just a moment. Go the other way with those circles. Make this very fluid for your body today. Good, and then coming back to center. Walk your feet back. Inhale, reach the arms high. Big breath in. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Inhale to a high halfway lift. Plant your hands, pause here, bend your knees. Create a soft bend through your elbows as you prepare to jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale, jump. Land with soft bend in the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Lift your heels high. Lower your knees to the earth. And then we're going to walk the hands back underneath the shoulders here. Press into the tops of your feet so your toes are not curled under, they're flat to the earth. On your inhale, drop your belly toward the earth. Lift your chest, broaden through your sitting bones and your collarbones for cow stretch. Now listen for the change on the exhale, cat stretch today. As you tuck your tailbone and begin to round into your upper back, push into your palms, lift your shins, lift your knees, tuck your chin to your chest. Now feel your core fire here. Squeeze into it. Good, inhale, lower knees to the earth. Lift your chest, lift your tail, cow stretch. Exhale, tucking in for cat. Lift your shins, lift your knees, tuck chin to chest. Good, lower knees to the earth, inhale, cow pose. Feeling that extension. Exhale, round, cat pose, knees and shins lifted. Hold here. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release knees to the earth. Walk it back, sit to your heels. Take your hands behind you. Spider tip your fingers. Roll the shoulder blades onto your back. Inhale, press your hips forward and lift up. Send your heart skyward, send your hips forward. Exhale, lower down to your heels. 2 more like that. Expand through your chest. Roll the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lifting up. Press up, hold here. Your gaze is directly out of the sky. Exhale, back down to your heels. Good, and then just coming back up, sitting onto your heels. Take a moment to pause here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Making a fist with your hands. Start at the back of your body, so tapping around your low back, cross your glutes, outer hips, outer quads and thighs to your knees, and then back up. Create a drumming sound here. Feel the vibrational energy that you're creating through this tapping. Back down. And then this time from the top of your thighs. Right up to your hip creases. Back down. And open your palms and very gently and lovingly tap your belly. Drumming vibrational energy here. Maybe out to the sides of your waist and back in. And then with your fingertips, gently tapping underneath your breastbone, out to your ribs, and then up the sternum, underneath the collarbones, out to the shoulder edges, and back in, and back down. Just making a nice route tapping here, focusing on that thymus area right there at your throat, stimulating, awakening, boosting the immune system. Good. And then just gently let your hands come back down. Pause for a moment here. Just basking in the resonance of sound and vibration within your being. And then bringing your hands back down to the mat, slightly forward of your shoulders. Rise to your knees, curl your toes under. Hips high, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in, and a big breath out. Floating forward now into your high plank. Lots of length and strength as you settle in. Push into the earth with your palms. Engage through your quads. Feel your kneecaps lift. Low belly draws in. Imagine there's a corset around your waist, hugging everything to midline. And then just puff up gently into your shoulder blades here. Push into your palms without lifting your hips. And as slowly as you can, either from your knees or from high plank, elbows hug the midline and the ribs lower down for 4, 3, coming all the way to the mat, 2, and 1. Coming down nice and slow. Beautiful. So we're going to work a little bit more into some back core strengthening here. Coming back into this variation of Chalavasana locust pose. So we're going to lift the legs. And I'm going to give you a couple of options. You can stack your hands and rest your forehead there. Or for more strength building, you're going to hover your chest and your arms. I'm going to stack my head today. I'll show you from here. Begin to just swim through your legs. So you're kicking through that imaginary water, squeezing into your glutes. And it doesn't have to be a quick pedal of the legs. In fact, slowing it down is going to provide more challenge for you. Continue here with your breaths for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the legs at the top. Take an inhale. Open the legs. Exhale, bring them back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Slow inhale, open the legs. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Legs are still lifted. Hold. And gently release. Good. Press yourself back up to your knees. Take an inhale here. And then a slow exhale. Bringing those hips back for child's pose. 1 breath just to stretch out your low back. Breathe. Good. Coming back onto your knees and making your way slowly onto your belly once again. Come down with strength and ease. All right, setting up now for Dhanurasana floor bow. Curling the heels in toward the glutes, forehead to the earth. Reach back and capture the foot or the ankle here. If you have the ankle, flex like crazy through your ankles. Okay, like you're standing on your feet. Not as important if you're holding the tops of the feet, as you'll press back through the feet. Hug your knees in toward midline. Now, before you go anywhere, squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Draw the shoulders off the ears. Keep all that expansion you've been working in this practice today. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your thighs, weight into your pelvis, get heavy. Breathing as you lift up. You're bowing back, reaching, lifting your heart forward. Your chin is parallel with the earth. Now send your toes skyward, lift, and then lift, pull back through your chest and your arms. One more breath in, slow release, back down, keep your knees bent, make a pillow for your forehead, and gently start to do little figure eights here through your legs. Little figure eights as you release. Good. Stay with your breath. Full and steady. Feel your heartbeat. Good, and then walk the legs back in toward one another here. Hands in under the shoulders. Press up to your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop back for a wide child's pose. Anjali Mudra palms. So you're on your elbows. Your palms come together. As your forehead drops toward the earth, bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Get heavy through the back of your heart here. And imagine that you're dragging your elbows back toward your inner knees. Breathe into the space. Very humble posture. Reverence through the palms. Vulnerability through the hips and the heart. Feel your breath. An invitation to awaken any dormant energy, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically in your being. And slowly come back up to your knees. And now we're going to come up for our camel series, Ustrasana. So again, if you brought a blanket or a towel to your space, you might stand on it. All right. Curling the toes under behind you. So we've had a lot of this in our practice today, really widening from the inner arch to that pinky toe. So lots of stability there because there will be weight eventually pressed down onto those heels. So a little bit of Ustrasana prep. Let's prepare for this posture by reaching the arms high. And as you exhale, take your right hand back and try to bring your fingertips to your heel. If your fingertips don't make it to your heel, rest the heel of your right hand to your low right back. So kind of right below that sacrum, okay? Take a breath in. As you exhale, press your hips forward and look over your right shoulder. Reach back through your left arm. A little bit of rotation in the back bend. Breathe. The idea is to continue to press your hips forward so you're lifting and lengthening out of your low back. Slow inhale brings you back to center. Right arm reaches up to meet left. Good. Exhale, take your left fingertips towards your heel or the heel of your right hand to your low back. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, hips press forward. Gaze over your right shoulder. Reach up and out of your right side body, lengthening through your low back. Good, both arms reach high, breathe in here. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes, bring your hands to heart center, slowly arrive onto your heels. Exhale. Inhale, rise back up to your knees. Curl your toes under. As you exhale, make little fists with each hand. Tuck those fists in right at your sacrum. So you're again encouraging that length of your tailbone towards your heels. Can you draw your elbows in toward one another a little bit more? Stacking the shoulders right over the hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, gently glide your hips forward. Drawing your ribs away from your hips as your heart lifts toward the sky. Stay here, or one at a time, bring your fingertips back towards your heels. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Invite your chest up towards your chin, and then lift your chin away from your chest. Begin to look to the space behind you. Keep breathing, shoulders off the ears, open your heart, receive. Chin to chest, hands to low back. Inhale, stand up to your knees. Untuck your toes and with a flat palm on top of your glutes, slowly smooth your hips back down to your heels. As you exhale, let go of any tension in your low back. Bring your palms back to your thighs and turn them open. Soften the breath here. Gaze internally. Breathe. And then slowly come on over to a hip. Extend your legs forward. As you find Dandasana, extending the legs forward, be mindful that you're sitting on your sitting bones. Your spine is long, your legs are active. Draw the toes back toward the shins. Stretch your arms out and up as you inhale. Lift out of your low back. Exhale, begin to fold forward into a space of surrender. Your hands might rest to your legs. You might grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet. Now take another deep breath in. Imagine you are moving into a halfway lift, standing strong into your legs. Draw your tail back and exhale, lengthen your chest and your crown forward back into that space of surrender. One more time like that. Inhale, halfway lift, length. Exhale into your deep fold. Really allow yourself to surrender here. Your forehead moves toward your shins, a direction, not a goal. Just allowing each exhale to move you into a deeper space of release. One more breath in. Full breath out. Gently start to sit back up to a nice tall spine here. Bending into your right knee, draw your knee back towards your shoulder. Left hand can cradle the inner edge of the left foot. Tall through your spine. You might take just a little bit of rocking motion here, okay? Drawing that inner shin toward the body. Begin to wrap your right arm around your knee. Take your outer edge of your foot and bring it into the crook of your left elbow. And then you can interlace your hands in front of your shin. Sit tall. Your knee and your ankle and your shin are parallel with the short edge of your mat as you sit upright. Relax the shoulders. The toes are drawn back toward the shin here. And if you start to lift your heel away from the earth, you might find a little bit of a different sensation through piriformis. Now the glute, just notice what you notice here. May or may not feel good in your body. And gently exhale, bring your foot outside of your front thigh. You're gonna hook your left elbow around your front knee, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Left fingertips behind you. Gently rotating back through that right shoulder, maybe gazing past the back of your mat. Come back to center. Nice and slow, release that right leg forward. Pulling that left knee in slowly towards your left shoulder, hugging the bottom of the foot, and a little rocking across the body, just a few times like that, if it feels nice for your hip and your spine. And then the option to draw that foot into the crook of the elbow, if that hip is open enough, and then wrapping and interlacing around the front of the shin. One side might be very different than the other. You're working toward bringing your knee, shin, and ankle parallel with the short edge of your mat. Very tall through the spine so we don't compromise the alignment or the shape. As you exhale, slowly place your foot to the outer edge of your front thigh. Hook your right elbow forward of your knee, and on your exhale, slowly turn to your left. Variation of Vinyasa C. Twisting into the mid-spine, and perhaps gazing over your left shoulder with that next exhale. And slowly unwind, come back to center. Extend both legs forward and scooch to about the middle of your mat here. Rolling back with ease over your tailbone as you hug your knees and your chest. Exhale to lengthen your low back. And sending the legs straight up in the air. Lifting the head just about a ½ inch so you can lengthen out through the back of your neck. Roll your palms open here. Make sure that your shoulder blades are broad. As you extend through the legs. Take a deep breath in. Nice full exhale.
And slowly imagine that your feet are sliding down an imaginary wall. Start to bend into your knees. Continue to slide your toes down the wall. Down with very little effort, landing very gently on your feet. Cross the right leg over the left leg. And draw your knees in towards your body. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat and reach for the outer edges of your feet. Gomukhasana legs. And once you arrive, slowly release shoulders and head back to the mat. And again, it's as if you were catching your foot in dancer's pose, but this time outer edges of your feet. So as you draw your heels in towards your body, I want you just to resist that, right? So as the hands pull the feet in, the feet press the hands away. Notice with that resistance, that stretch through the outer right hip. One more breath here. And then relax the heels in toward the body. Keep a wrap of your legs here. Bring your left foot back to the mat. Open your arms out to a T. We're going to scoop the hips over to the right and then take a supine twist, letting your knees fall to the left. Go slow here as the knees soften toward the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Get heavy through your right shoulder as you exhale. And come up super slow. Unwind your legs at the top. Realign your spine here. As you inhale, cross your left leg over your right. Your knees come in towards your body, lift up, reach the outer edges of your feet. Nice tight bind. And then release back down, shoulders and head heavy to the earth. Deepening the stretch, the outer left hip. Push against that resistance. Keeping the low back long here. Soften the heels, release down onto your right foot. The legs are wrapped. You'll send your hips gently to the left. And as you tee out your arms, float your knees to the right. Very mindfully inhale your knees back through center. Both feet come onto the mat as you reset your spine. And then bringing your hands in underneath your low back or your tush. I'd like to create a little diamond right there at my sacrum. Stretch your legs long and pull your elbows in towards your body here. So tuck your elbows in like little wings. And as you inhale, puff your chest toward the sky and gently roll up to the crown of your head, opening deeply into Anahata and Vishuddha chakras in Matsyenasana fish pose. Continue to lengthen, draw your low back toward the earth, engaging through your core. If and only if your low back feels strong today, glue your legs together, point through your toes, and begin to hover your heels away from the earth. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels gently release. Get heavy into your elbows. Lift your head away from the mat. Bring your chin towards your chest. Look past your toes. And then exhale, slowly glide back down. Lift your hips. Bring your hands out. And come gently into Shavasana. Widen your arms, widen your legs, and completely melt into the earth beneath your body. You're welcome to stay in the space of stillness as always, if that's what's speaking to you today. If you're ready to move on, take your time. The most mindful transition of your practice is that from Shavasana to our final bow and Namaste. So notice how you make that transition. And only if you are ready, come back to seated on your mat. And if you are back in a nice tall seat, we'll seal our practice today with breath and movement, very, very slow and mindfully, so that you can gather some of this mindfulness. And you can pull it into your being and keep it with you through the remainder of your day. Oftentimes we get so busy, we forget to pause and tap back into the space of stillness. We forget to say yes to this invitation to check in. With your hands at heart center, exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. 1, 2, 3. Hands to heart center. 3, 2, 1. Inhale out and up. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. So we bring our thumbs to third eye center. We bow inward, the space of mindfulness of our thoughts, kind and loving thoughts only. Bring our thumbs to our lips, the space of communication and speech, kind and loving words only. And then we bow inward, bringing hands to heart, that space of loving compassion and kindness that dwells within each of us. Namaste. Have a really, really great afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here. If you have any questions anytime about these practices, please send me a message through Facebook. You can always email me at the club, of course, but let's definitely continue to stay connected. All right, have a good day.